Hello, hello, Vapors, and welcome back to Candy Cloudz. And if this is your first time tuning into Candy Cloudz, welcome to Candy Cloudz. So today I'm going to be reviewing two things for you guys, and the first one being the Smok TF-RDTA. Mine is in stainless steel, not black. And then I'll also be reviewing the Kilo Black Series birthday cake, which is what I have been vaping on lately. And I'm very excited to share my opinion and my little story I have with this. So, I'm going to take you down, get you up close on the Smok TF-RDTA. I'm going to come back and give a few specifications, because Lord knows I can't remember the specifications to give them in the up close. And then I'm going to do the Kilo. So, that's it. If that's something you're interested in, guys, go ahead and, stay tuned. Alright, so this is the box that the Smok TF-RDTA comes in. Over here on the side, you can't really see because of my lighting, but you have specifications on this side, some little barcodes over here, and mine was apparently a sample, not for sale. And then on the back, you just have the introduction and the scratch-off authenticity. So there it is. And of course, it comes with the ever so famous and fancy looking Smok box on the inside. Let's just kind of shake that out. And on the inside you're going to find a spare glass tube right there. And then you're also going to have a bunch of different building parts. Here is the user manual, which mine has some juice leaked on it because I put it in there completely full of juice. There's the user manual. Great read. And then it's going to come, mine came from Element Vape, so I got an Element Vape sticker in there. The warning label, which we should all read, these are very important. And then of course, spare bag of parts, and it has the screws, seals, O-rings, all that jazz. And then, of course, little Allen key. And here it is, the main attraction, the Smok TF-RDTA. Now I'm just going to go top to bottom with this. It is a removable 510 drip tip, so you can use your own drip tips on it. But this one, I do like this one. On the inside, if you can kind of see there, they have a little internal glass, and then this part out here, which helps it so this doesn't get hot. When you're hitting it and using it, this will not burn your mouth, and I love it. And then it is top filling. You just push this out whichever way. Let me figure out which way. It's this way. Top filling, and you fill down that little hole over here, never in the middle, always down here, and it does come with an extra little seal for that part. And then of course here's the tank section of it. Down here, if you move this, turn this part, as you see there's a little lock over here, that is your juice flow. You just turn it, and now my juice flow is open, and now it's closed. And of course down here is your adjustable airflow. Very easy to adjust. You just turn the airflow control ring, just like that. And then coming down here is your 510 connection, which is adjustable, and the pin protrudes very, very, very slightly. Now I've had no leaking with this, but the reason I'm using my cloth right here to open it, to get the deck out, you just unscrew this bottom part. I have juice in here right now, so I'm being careful with the whole, the juice and whatnot. So you unscrew this, and then there is your deck. As you see, I have a very, very simple build on there. Nothing special. The resistance is running about 0.24, and as you see, it's a velocity style 2-post design. The juice swell's pretty good. I'm liking it. I don't know if anyone else likes it, but I like it. And this is actually really easy to build on. Again, as you see, a very simple build on there from me. I honestly love this thing, guys. Alright guys, so there that is. I'm sorry because I know I talk really fast, and I am trying to be very upbeat in this video. I don't know why. Probably just because it's chore day and I'm bored. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump into a few specifications about the RDTA. Now, it is glass in a stainless steel build, obviously. It's 63 millimeters by 24.5 milliliters, and the tank capacity is 5 milliliters. I said milliliters on the 24.5 too, didn't I? I meant millimeters, guys. Okay, and just to read it on here, this kit includes 1 TF-RDTA tank, 1 TF-RDTA S2 deck, which is pre-installed, one Allen key screwdriver, a placement glass, Smok vape band. I didn't get a vape band. What the? Butts? And one user manual and the spare parts, as I showed you guys. Again, mine says sample not for sale. I don't know if that was supposed to be a thing. This isn't anything I got from Zophie. I personally ordered this from Element Vape, and I've had no issues with it really. The only thing I've noticed is I can't take it completely apart. So, yeah, which is why I did not take it completely apart for you guys. But it is possible. I've seen it done. Again, I think it's because it's apparently a sample, honestly. That or it's just on there so tight I can't get it off. Torn couldn't get it off either. We even used tools to try and get this off and it didn't work. Anyway, just going to kind of tell you, again, quick review top to bottom. I love the drip tip. I love the little glass on the inside. I love not burning my mouth when I'm using this, especially with my Cloudz here, which I'll get into kind of in a minute. I love how you fill it. It's so simple and so easy. I love it's just a swing out little door. Get that back in there. Now this thing does hold a lot of juice. I'll tell you now, after turning it upside down to like show you everything, I turned it upside down and then closed off the juice like swell. Well, this I closed the juice swell off. I can't even think of what it's actually called. And as you see right now, I have no juice in there, or so I thought. When I had it upside down and then like when I put the deck back in and everything, my tank was halfway full. So when I opened the juice flow, that's what it's called, my juice flow again, it's all down in here, guys. It's all in here. I have half a tank of juice in there. Like, seriously, that's a lot. So, okay, think of it like this. If this is currently holding half a tank of juice just down here in this silver part, and the tank holds 5 milliliters, that's a lot of juice. Unless this is like 2 milliliters or 2.5 and that's like 2.5, which might also be the case. I could kind of see that, but this is also, I mean, pretty big, guys, so I don't know. Tell me your thoughts on it. But no, airflow, again, it's adjustable, very easy to adjust. The juice flow as well is also very easy to adjust. And I've had no leaking on this. I filled it while the juice flow and the airflow is open. I've done all of that. I've just thrown it in my purse. It's just kind of been tossed around. I've had no leaking, and it's great. And again, the deck is just a velocity style, very easy to build on. Again, becoming, as the new builder that I am, me saying something's easy to build on, it's easy to build on, guys. Now, Cloudz and flavor on this, which also can vary, depending on the build and whatnot, they're amazing. Now, those two little clouds you just saw me do, that was after like a 0.2 second hit. Like, I'm kind of having trouble hitting this full on now, and I'll explain why in just a second. But for the little that I am hitting on this, I mean, it's still giving pretty decent clouds. If you go to my YouTube, not my YouTube, you're on my YouTube, obviously. If you go to like my Instagram, my Twitter, you can see a few of the cloud videos I did with it, and they are beautiful. I will try to, in this video, show them a little more, but the problem is my juice. Now, this is not a bad thing, and I guess I'm slowly getting into the juice review part of this, but I'm going to tell you a little story before I, jump into the review. Now, my Kilo, this is a juice that Zophie sent me. One I really wanted to try, so thank you so much, Zophie. But story time. I was vaping on this hard for a few days, and I'm using, the Cloudz here. This baby has power. I'm only vaping it at 60 watts. My other, mods, I can go back up to 80, even 100, and I'm getting the same amount of power, it feels like. Like, when I hit it, it feels like I'm hitting like 80 to 100 watts depending on like the hit. It varies. So this is strong, guys. And this together is extremely strong. I don't know if you guys are really getting the gist of what I mean by that, but oh my god. Okay, so I was vaping on a couple days. That's when I got my really good cloud videos, which I'm trying, guys. Kind of struggling though. But I was hitting this really well. And then when Torrin came over and I was kind of playing around with it with him, all of a sudden I got really dizzy. And I'm like, why am I so dizzy off of this? And I'm thinking, can't be nicotine high because I don't have nicotine in my juices. Well, then the next day, I was hitting it real hard all morning. Again, I was still getting dizzy and I didn't understand, but I was loving the flavor. I was having fun. So I just kind of kept doing it. And then I went to try and make at least part of this video. And in this video, that's what I was doing. That is how I was acting. I could not see straight. I was feeling sick. I did not know what was going on, but I was trying to push through to get part of this video done. And so when I came to the part of picking up my bottle, I just happened to see 3 Nick on here. Now, like I said, I don't vape 3 Nick, but Zophie does. But the thing is, still, I didn't even think of that, because usually when Zophie gets juices to review, she requests 0 Nick so she doesn't get a nicotine high. That's what my problem was. I totally spaced the fact that she does generally vape 3 Nick though, and people still send her 3 Nick sometimes and all this different stuff. I did not think this juice would have nicotine in it. I just spaced it, and it's not a bad thing. You know, I can vape nicotine, like the lower levels. I choose not to. I was never a smoker or anything. I have no need. But, oh my god, that day I went from nicotine high to nicotine sick. It was so bad, which is also why since then I've been carrying around this, because of course I had to do this. I had to be using this. I had to be using the juice. I'm reviewing it. I had to be using it. But I've also been carrying around my trusty. I'm lagging, guys. I'm sorry about the lagging in the videos. It's my computer. It's not my camera. It's nothing else. It's my computer. I need a new computer. But anyway, I've been carrying around my trusty Anakin Disruptor. Might want to open the airflow. That might be a good idea. I've been carrying around my Anakin Disruptor so I can kind of go back and forth. I'll take a couple of hits off of this, but then jump to my baby. Because I was just trying to balance myself out so I wasn't getting the same hit with the nicotine. But since getting nicotine sick, won't even lie, flavor wise it's hard for me to vape this, and I'm not even in the actual review of the thing, but it's hard for me to vape it flavor wise because in my mind it's associating the flavor with being sick, and then also just knowing there's nicotine in it now. I hear my chinchilla in there. But since finding out there was nicotine now, because like I know it's in there, I do kind of feel it now. Like this juice was really, really smooth. Obviously I had no idea there's nicotine in it. So obviously I wasn't feeling it or taking none of that good. But now that I know it's in there, I am. And so it's the last couple days it has been really hard for me to vape on this. But to actually get into the review of the Kilo Black series here, now, I am a person, I have trouble with inhale flavors. Like when I'm inhaling, it's hard for me to pick up a flavor, but when I exhale, I can get exhaling flavors. And with this, I get vanilla. There's a hint of vanilla in there, and that I can pick out. And then sweet. It's not overbearingly sweet, but I just kind of get vanilla and sweet. And it is a gourmet, and so it is a thicker flavor, so that is in there. I was worried about it being a thicker flavor, since we all know what happens to me with thick flavors and getting sick off of them and whatnot. But no, I did not have that problem with the flavor wise. It was the nicotine with this one. But there's this flavor in here, guys, and I don't know what it is. I won't lie, I feel like it's also harder for me because since I am just now really getting into all these different flavored kind of juices, you know, I haven't tried all these, so I don't know exactly what I'm tasting, but I do get the vanilla and a sweet on this. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take a look at the flavor profile on here that I have pulled up on my computer, so I promise I'm not watching myself in my camera like I have the habit of doing. I'm looking at my screen for the flavor profile. Okay, getting getting a little dizzy. Not bad, guys. Trust me, I'm not gonna get nicotine high in the video. Whew. Okay. Let's read, shall we? Birthday cake e-juice by Kilo Black Series, an awe-inspiring flavor of your birthday. Take a classic fluffy yellow cake, then top with sweet vanilla frosting and finish with decorative rainbow sprinkles. The triple layer birthday cake flavor delivers a rich yet bold taste of yellow cake on the inhale and a sweet taste of sugar frosting on the exhale. Why wait once a year for your favorite treat when you can have it all year round with Kilo Black Series birthday cake? So, the flavor I was tasting and didn't know what it was the, hi Rocky. Got a visitor, guys. But the flavor I was getting was the yellow cake. That was the flavor I didn't know what it was. But I was dead on with like the vanilla and the sweet. So I got that, and I assume the kind of thicker the creamy, I believe that's also coming from the frosting flavor. Now, how do I really feel about this flavor? I like it, guys. Now, this is a 70-30 blend, of course, again, 3 Nick in mine right now, and this is the 60 milliliter bottle. I do really like this flavor. Because of my experience with thicker flavors, I was really scared when I went to actually start using it. I was terrified because I didn't want to get sick off of it. I was lagging. I really, really, really like it. I wanted to try it so bad, and I was praying to God, like, please, please let this not make me sick. And actually what I did at first, I originally had, as usual, as my tester juice, the one Mad Hit juice box in here, so I could, flavor-wise tell what the Smok was doing. And what I did, I left the cotton in there, a little bit of juice, and then I put the Kilo on top of it. Now, I'm sure you guys are thinking, a birthday cake on top of apple juice? What? No, don't worry. I was actually surprised because I did that so I could kind of have like a transition flavor. I was expecting that transition flavor to be disgusting. But I wanted it, I was hoping, like, if I had that transition, that if this was something that would make me sick, like vaping it just straight on by itself, going right into it, that transitioning from a flavor I know and love into it wouldn't do that. If that, my idea making sense to you guys? So, yeah. I was shocked because I never got a transition flavor. Lagging. And I literally went straight from apple juice straight into Kilo when it was done. And I was shocked because even without that transition flavor, didn't get sick. And again, this is something I should be vaping at a higher wattage. But again, with this, I get enough power at 60. If you see, the clouds are getting a little better now. I'm kind of getting back into using it. This is the most I've used it in since I got sick from it, I won't lie. But I'm gonna take care of myself there, make sure I don't die or get nicotine high. I don't want that either. I can't stand it. But no, this flavor is a really good flavor. Now, if you're not all for gourmet flavors, I'm not sure if it's really for you, but I would suggest it for anyone to try. I loved it. I was really excited when I got it, really excited to try it. And as you heard, I put a lot of work into making sure I could at least actually review it for you guys. And guys, this is only my second positive, really positive juice review, and it's even more positive than the Betty 2 with the pineapple flavor. I love it. Are you gonna focus on my Kilo? But no, I really, really, really would recommend it, guys. Go for it. No, just kind of for fun. We're gonna do a thing. Disruptor. Now we're gonna go to this. Little comparison there, even with that lag, but little comparison there, guys. So I really hope this review is better than normal. I think I'm getting a little better, but I guess it's on you guys. I don't know. But I think my up closes are getting a little better as well. What I'm going to try and do is, like, as I'm sure you guys have noticed, I do my unboxings on here as well. I'm going to try, and when I at least get like a tank or something, I'm going to try and take it apart and show you everything in the unboxings. Because by the time I'm doing my reviews, I've been using it. So, again, I have the struggle with, like, getting the juice and getting through this and that and whatnot. And Lord. And then I usually just end up making a mess or not being able to show you guys everything. And I don't like that. I am trying my best here, guys. But that's it. It was Kilo and Smok TF-RDTA. Now, I will kind of mention, I don't know why they call it an RDTA. Now, I guess I can, like, see why, because, like, the juice flow and just, but dripping tank atomizer, I don't see it as a dripping tank atomizer, guys. You know, I have a dripping tank atomizer I ordered just for this mod, because it's a Wismec and Jabo one, and I like how they look together and everything, but I gotta work with it and figure out exactly how to use it. But, you know, comparing the two, this is an RTA. Sorry, Smok, if I'm ruining your idea, but it's an RTA, guys. Like, I get the idea of how it's an RDTA, but the way it works, it's an RTA. But I'm done, guys. This is, again... Oh, okay, never mind. That look was because I thought I was using the wrong microphone again. I wasn't. We're okay. So if you guys happen to like what you saw, you know, you can subscribe. My videos are all that great, but every now and then I'll put out one or two that some people find enjoyable. So, hey, you might want to be on board to see those one or two. If you don't want to subscribe, I don't care. Like, good job, whatever. Thanks for watching. I appreciate, like, you took your time to watch my video. I do really appreciate that, guys. If you just kind of want to see my daily life, don't know why you would, but if you do, my Instagram and everything will be down below as well. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff. I really think that's it. Yeah. I'll put some links down below on where to find Kilo and where to find the Smok and all of that. All the fun jazz that every YouTuber says at the end of their videos. So that's really all I have, and I really hope you guys have, okay, today's Wednesday, so I hope you guys have a really good Wednesday, or whatever day you're watching this. I might be uploading this on a Sunday, so if it's Sunday, have a really good Sunday, guys. Okay, I'm gonna leave, I'm rambling, so stay cloudy, guys.